I love playing outside, having fun with my friends, and just feeling good.
Being healthy feels good, and it's something you hardly even think about. Devin and her friends sure look healthy.
I am healthy, but I sure didn't feel healthy just a couple of days ago. I was really feeling terrible.
Even healthy bodies get sick sometimes. When you get sick, it means your body is not working as well as it should. Being healthy means that all the body systems are go, working the way they should.
Lucky for me, I'm back in action and feeling good again.
Staying healthy isn't just luck. We need to take care of our bodies by doing the things that keep us healthy and help prevent us from getting sick.
So I can do things that will help keep me from getting sick?
That's right. And the things you do to stay healthy are called hygiene.
Health and hygiene. Sounds like a good pair. Being sick is no fun. But what exactly is it that makes people sick?
When we're sick, it's the result of an illness, or what we call a disease. A disease can be anything that keeps you from feeling your best. Chickenpox, measles, the flu, a cold. The bottom line is, it doesn't feel very good. In fact, the word disease is really a combination of two words, dis-ease. It means not comfortable.
I'll say not comfortable. I felt lousy. My throat was sore, my nose was running, I had a fever, and my whole body ached.
Those are all symptoms, signs of a disease. Symptoms may not feel very good, but that's how we know we're sick.
What I want to know is, how did I get sick in the first place?
People can get sick in lots of different ways. Some diseases, like the one you had, start out as infections. An infection means that a germ, like a bacteria or virus, has started to grow in the body, making you feel sick.
That's what the doctor said, that I had a viral infection.
That's an infectious disease. These germs are so small, they're called microorganisms or microbes, because micro means small, and we need a microscope to see them. Infectious diseases make us sick when germs enter the body from outside, which is why they can be spread from one person to another. They're also called contagious diseases, which means that we can get sick when we come in contact with the germs. The flu, measles, and mumps are examples of infectious diseases. Many contagious diseases can spread when an infected person shares the same drinking glass, spoon, fork, or handkerchief with a non-infected person. Animals and insects carrying germs can also spread infectious diseases. People can get sick from mosquito bites or even from just petting an animal that has germs. Disease-causing microbes can also enter your body if you break the skin with a cut or scrape, or touch your mouth and eyes with dirty hands, or eat food that isn't clean.
Reminder to myself, don't do any of those things. I do not want to come into contact with microbes ever again.
The truth is, no matter where you are, microbes are all around you. At this moment, you have microbes on your fingers, toes, arms, legs, and face, in your hair.
This is way more than I needed to know.
I know it sounds a little creepy, but most of these microbes are harmless. Some even help you stay healthy. And microbes come in a fascinating variety of shapes. One kind of microbe that can be found just about everywhere is bacteria. We all have some good bacteria living inside us, helping to digest food and helping to keep harmful bacteria out. We even use bacteria to make things like yogurt, cheeses, and chocolate.
Now that's what I call good bacteria.
But still, there are many kinds of bacteria living in dirt, in raw meat, and in ponds, lakes, and puddles that could make you sick if they get inside your body. Next in our microbe gallery come viruses.
A subject I'm very familiar with.
Viruses are very adaptable. which means they can change to live in all kinds of places. In fact, viruses are capable of infecting every kind of living creature on Earth.
And I thought I was special.
Viruses can even infect other microbes. What viruses do is attack your cells, turning them into factories for making lots of new viruses. Eventually, the cell bursts open, releasing all those newly made viruses, which are then free to attack other cells and make even more viruses. Your best bet for avoiding viruses is to make sure you wash fruits, cups, forks, spoons, and most importantly, your hands before eating.
After getting a look at these things, you bet I will.
When we say that these microbes are small, we're not kidding. Take bacteria, for example. They're made up of just one single cell, and you could fit thousands onto just the head of a pin. And if you think that's small, think about this. Viruses are so tiny, they make bacteria look the size of elephants. Another microbe that can make us sick is a fungus. A fungus can grow on the inside of our bodies like yeast, or on the outside like the itchy toe infection called athlete's foot.
I don't think I'm a fan of fungus.
Hold on there. Remember, microbes aren't all bad. Maybe you've heard of penicillin?
You mean medicine?
That's right. Penicillin is really a kind of fungus that helps stop infections by killing bacteria.
Penicillin is one of the most helpful medicines ever discovered, and it has saved the lives of millions of people. But did you know that penicillin was discovered by accident? It's true. In 1928, a doctor in England had done all sorts of tests to try and find a way to kill harmful bacteria, but with no success. Then, without thinking, he left some of his test dishes in the sink for 2 whole weeks. When he finally looked at the dishes, he saw that one kind of fungus was actually killing off the bacteria. By forgetting to wash the dishes, he had accidentally discovered penicillin.
Speaking of a good fungus, did you ever have mushrooms on your pizza?
A mushroom is a kind of fungus?
It sure is, the tasty kind. We know that even healthy bodies get sick sometimes.
Hey, I'm living proof.
But there are lots of things you can do to cut down on the number of times you get sick.
I'm guessing that keeping clean is one of them, right?
Right. That's good hygiene. Washing, especially your hands and face, is a great way to keep germs from entering your body. And you should try not to share cups and plates with anyone else, even if they're not sick. Remember, infectious diseases are often contagious. That means you can catch them through contact with people or with things like doorknobs, cups, the floor, almost anything you touch.
Try this. We said that microbes are all around us all the time. Here's an experiment you can do that will let you see the effects of some of these germs. You'll need a potato, some sealable plastic bags, and a pair of sterile gloves. Oh, and some soap and water. Don't forget your journal to record your observations. Ask an adult to cut up a potato for you like this. Rub your hands all over a slice of raw potato. Put the slice into a plastic bag. Seal the bag and label it 1. A potato is a great place to grow germs, and now some of yours are on the potato. You don't want the next slice to get any germs from your hands, so wash and dry your hands and put on plastic gloves. Place the second slice of raw potato into another plastic bag. Seal the bag so no other germs can get on it, and label it 2. While still wearing the gloves, rub a third slice of potato on the floor. Seal this slice in plastic bag 3. Store the bags in a warm place. Try to predict how each slice will look after 1 week. Record your predictions in your journal. When the week is up, observe the potato slices in the sealed bags without opening them. Compare your predictions with your observations. You should be able to see lots of germ growth on some of the potato slices and less on others. Check the bag numbers in your journal. Which slices have more germ growth? What you'll probably find is that the slices with the least germ growth are those that you handled with the gloves after washing your hands. And the slices with the most germ growth? Yep, the ones you rubbed on the floor. Good work!
There are some things you can do once you are sick to help you get better faster. You seem to have recovered pretty fast. What did you do?
Well, for one thing, I stayed in bed most of the time.
Smart move. Get plenty of rest so your body can use all its energy to fight off the infection. What else?
It's important to go to the doctor when you're sick. She'll give you medicine with special instructions about how to take it.
That's very important. Medicine can only do its job if taken properly. If you don't follow the instructions, medicine can do more harm than good.
The doctor also said to keep resting, drink lots of water, and eat plenty of good healthy food.
The food helps to keep your body strong while you're sick. And drinking lots of liquids helps your body get rid of the germs that are causing the infection.
Well, it worked. A couple of days later, I'm feeling great again.
We've seen how infectious diseases can be contagious, passed from person to person. But there are other diseases called non-infectious diseases that are not contagious.
You mean we can't catch them?
Right. They cannot be spread by a person, an animal, or an insect the way contagious diseases can. That's because these diseases are not caused by germs. For example, people who have allergies show some of the symptoms of having a cold, like watery eyes and runny noses. But an allergy is really a non-infectious disease caused by a reaction to something else, like particular foods, animal fur, or pollen in the air. Asthma is another non-infectious disease that makes it very hard for a person to breathe.
A girl I know has asthma. She carries special medicine that can help her breathe better.
Whether it's infectious or non-infectious, doctors have all kinds of ways to treat disease.
I get the part about non-infectious, like we can't catch those diseases from other people. But what I'm wondering is, how do people get non-infectious diseases?
Actually, there are several ways. Some diseases can be inherited, meaning that they can be passed down through families. Other diseases can be caused by things people do to their bodies, like smoking or using drugs, or even eating too much of the wrong kinds of foods. But no matter what kind of disease it is, or how a disease starts, it always means that the body is under attack and not working the way it should.
When an attacker approaches, I am ready to defend against anything that would do me harm.
Your body is ready too. It has a whole army of defenders ready to fight off any invaders that could make you sick. And this army is called the immune system.
First line of defense.
Your skin, eyelids, and eyelashes act as guards at the gate, helping to keep out microbes. Fluids like tears in your eyes, sweat on your skin, and saliva in your mouth are able to kill some bacteria. Mucus and tiny hairs in your nose trap germs and stop them from entering. In fact, many of the symptoms that let you know you're sick are really signs that your body is busy fighting off an infection. A runny nose, sneezing, coughing. They're all ways your body tries to get rid of invading microbes. Sometimes a microbe gets by these defenses. That's why your body has
The second line of defense.
inside your body, the immune system goes on the attack. A fever is a sign of the immune system in action. Raising your body's temperature helps stop an infection from spreading. And it sends an alert to special forces in your blood called white blood cells.
So my fever is my own body putting the heat on the bad microbes.
You got it. Some of those white blood cells begin making special germ fighters called antibodies that attack harmful microbes. What's incredible is that there are all kinds of antibodies, and each one is made to attack one certain kind of germ. When some germs enter your body, the white blood cells start making lots of the right antibody needed to stop those germs. Sometimes these antibodies stay in your body for the rest of your life, protecting you from that disease. This makes you immune to certain diseases.
I had chickenpox a couple of years ago, and my doctor said I can't catch it again.
That's immunity. Your body has beaten that disease once and for all.
So that means I can't get the flu again either?
Well, not exactly. Unfortunately, there are lots of different flu and cold viruses out there that you don't have antibodies for. That's why we can get colds and flu again and again, but diseases like chickenpox usually only once. There are a couple of ways we can help our body's immune systems fight off invaders. One way is with a vaccine. Vaccines are actually tiny bits of microbes that are weakened so that they can't actually make you sick. But they do cause your immune system to make lots of antibodies for that particular disease.
So that makes you immune without actually getting sick, right?
That's right. Some diseases that we can be vaccinated against are measles and mumps. Most kids get vaccinated against certain diseases when they're very young, but they may need what's called a booster as they get older. Your doctor keeps track of when you need them. There are even flu vaccines to protect against particular viruses. Another way to fight infections is with antibiotics. Antibiotics are medicines that can kill bacteria that are too powerful for your immune system to fight off by itself. If germs do get past your immune system and you do get an infection, the doctor might give you an antibiotic. Remember, hygiene is all the things you do to stay healthy. And having good hygiene means doing those things every day. First off, wash your hands. Of all the parts of your body, your hands are the most exposed to dirt and germs. It's especially important to wash your hands before you prepare food to eat, after you use the bathroom, before you go to bed, and at any other time they look or feel dirty. You should brush your teeth after every meal, but it's especially important to brush your teeth in the morning and at night before you go to bed. This removes food and germs that together can cause tooth decay, gum disease, and bad breath. Make sure you wash any cuts or scrapes you get. Washing the area gets rid of germs that can enter your body and start an infection. And be sure to let an adult know so that they can take a look. Try to use a tissue to cover your nose and mouth when you sneeze or cough. Sneezing and coughing can launch thousands of germs into the air. When those germs are floating around, they can get into the mouths and noses of the people around you. Be sure to throw tissues away and definitely wash your hands when you're done. Next tip, get plenty of rest. Your body, including your immune system, needs lots of sleep to work at its best. Eat properly. Nothing helps prevent sickness like a good diet. So make sure that you eat nutritious foods to help your body stay strong and well. Get plenty of exercise. Make sure that you do some form of physical activity every day. A strong body goes a long way toward protecting you against disease. That means less sitting in front of the TV. So whether it's skating, hiking, biking, or just taking a walk around the neighborhood, make sure that you get out and stretch and work that body. And remember, staying healthy means staying safe too. Be sure to wear a helmet and pads whenever they're needed. Visit your doctor and dentist regularly. Doctors perform tests to see how your body's working. Tests can help find problems so that they can be fixed before they get serious. At the dentist's office, your teeth are cleaned and checked for any problems so that they can stay strong and healthy.
Good hygiene doesn't sound too tough. I do all those things already.
Okay, time for a checkup. On what you've learned, that is.
Well, I learned that being healthy means that I'm feeling good and my body is working the way it should. Being sick, having a disease, means you don't feel so good. I learned that the hard way. Some diseases can be passed from person to person. Those are called infectious diseases. They're usually caused by germs or microbes, like bacteria or viruses. Other diseases are not contagious. They're called non-infectious.
Very impressive.
Hey, this is good stuff. Plus, I want to try to keep from getting sick again.
And you've learned several ways to do that.
Right, by making sure I have good hygiene. That means taking care of myself, keeping clean, getting plenty of rest, exercise, and eating foods that are good for me. That's how I can stay healthy.
Being healthy also means being happy. If you ever feel sad or upset, it can help to talk to a parent or teacher, or to the doctor or nurse. When your body feels good, it's easier to have fun. And feeling good means liking yourself and enjoying the world around you.
And that sounds good to me.